Again, everyone. I'm Richard Weil, and I'm the principal and CEO of National Restaurant Consultants. Today, we're doing a live video here with our good friend and president of Top Line Management, Mr. Brian Devine, and Cafe Fuel. Hello, Brian. Welcome.
Thank you, Louis.
Number 63, is that right?
Yes, sir.
NRC Helpful Note number 63. And today, we're doing a live video here from one of Denver's iconic independently owned restaurants, 40 years of running the Fresh Fish Company in Denver. I'm with the co-proprietor, Karen Christopite Parker, who is also past chairman of the board, as I am of the Colorado Restaurant Association. And Karen, welcome. We're glad to have you join me and Brian today. And what I wanted to do is just have Karen share a little bit about the 40-year history of the Fresh Fish Company. Her partner, chef partner, Tim Long, has been the executive chef here 40 years. She's been here 33 years. The two of them have owned the business for 15 years. And just what has happened in terms of COVID-19 and the almost, I don't want to use the word death sentence that's happening to independent restaurateurs, but how they have elevated themselves in terms of being able to pivot to go and now reopen for dine-in. So Karen, if you want to tell us your story a little bit, I appreciate it.
I appreciate your time, and thanks so much, Richard and Brian. Again, I'm Karen Christopite Parker. I'm the co-owner of the Fresh Fish Company with executive chef Tim Bell. COVID-19 has been devastating to the restaurant industry and to our independent restaurant. We've been Denver's iconic fish restaurant for over 40 years. Our dining room was closed for 75 days. I believe for the first 2 weeks, I was in shock. I couldn't believe what was happening. We laid off all of our employees. It was the chef and I. We did takeout. We did curbside. And we tried to make a go of it. On day 76, when we reopened our dining room, prior to that, we were in here for hours and weeks cleaning and scrubbing and sanitizing and bringing back our staff, following the CDC guidelines, doing everything that we knew needed to be done before we could open our doors to our family that we missed so much. Our guests are like family at the Fresh Fish Company. And when we opened our doors, we wanted you to have confidence and trust that you could come and visit us through these crazy times with COVID-19. We want to know that we appreciate the curbside, we appreciate the pickup, but now you can come in and dine with us. We're following all the rules, we're professionals, we're doing what's right, and we miss you. We really do. And we miss the pleasure of serving you. And we're asking that you'll trust in us and put your confidence in us and let us serve you and make reservations and come and dine with us and have some of our wonderful fresh seafood and know that you are family and we're doing everything to make sure that you're safe and our employees are safe and our restaurant is clean, 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 and we would love the honor and privilege to serve you.
Well, I can attest to one thing today. I was invited in here today by both Karen and Chef Tim to come in as a food service professional. It's a clean restaurant. It's a clean kitchen. It's a clean back of the house. All the protocols, wearing of masks. We're not wearing a mask right now because we're on this video. But I think what I'd like to just make sure people know, and Karen's going to use this on her Facebook and on her website, this video, because the power of video, as we've been talking about, and I'm going to pivot to Brian here in a minute, is what this is all about. Reaching out to your guests and making sure they know they can feel safe, not just perception, but reality of what you're doing for your independent business. I thought of nobody better than a 40-year iconic Denver restaurant such as Fresh Fish Company. Karen and I have known each other about 40 years ourselves. And as I said, both of us are past chairman of the board of the Colorado Restaurant Association. We can say with confidence that independent restaurateurs and really restaurateurs in general need the continued support of the community. So with that said, Brian, let's talk about video and the power of video some more.
Absolutely. And thank you, Karen, for sharing the story. Obviously, we all feel for everyone that's in the situation. And I think what we want to really hone in on here are just two things. Number one is that when you want people to feel comfortable, confident, and ready to come in, video is going to be the best way to do that. And it doesn't have to be just some dry, boring video. Just like what Karen did today, be real. let the emotions out a little bit. Let people know how much you miss them and that you can't wait to see them again. And so don't be afraid to do that. And if you're uncomfortable in front of a camera, find someone on the team who is not uncomfortable in front of a camera. And then you can, because of the way the technology works today, you can put your phone on a little stand and you can try it 100 different times in different ways until you have something that you like. The second thing that I want to make really clear for everybody is that you don't have to just put your video on social media and on your website. Those are good, but you can also put them on YouTube ads. And right now you can get video views, having people watch your video for about 3 cents per view. And if you do it right, and your video is at least 50 seconds long or longer, you won't pay for the first 30 seconds. So if somebody watches 30 seconds of your video or 28 seconds and then skips it, it costs you nothing, but you still got your message in front of your market. And because you can target so cleanly with these video ads, and you can say, I want to show it just to the people that are within this radius of my restaurant, you can have an amazing reach and saturation for like $100 or less. So please take advantage. If you have questions, give us a call. Let us know what questions you have. We're happy to answer. This is not something that we're going to charge for. I just want to help. We just want to help. So if we can help get you along that way, we're happy to do it. Okay? That's what I want to cover today. Any questions, Richard or Karen?
No, that's perfect. Don't you think, Karen?
That was great. Thank you, Brian.
And the thing about this is, even though this message is heartfelt, certainly from Karen, Fresh Fish Company, and her partner, Tim Bell, but the most important thing is we want people to know what we're trying to do to help the restaurant industry. And thank everybody for supporting the food service and hospitality industry. So that's really what we had for today. Enjoy your weekend, everybody, and bye for now. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye, everybody.